runners run. Show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble gum. Markets are jumping like double dutch. Buying up gold till I get a ton. Crypto, yeah, I got some.
All right, welcome to the Runners Live. It is Tuesday, June 21st, 2022. I am Michael Tharp, EDU. It starts with you. As always, I'm joined by my good brother, Ricardo Hamilton, aka Crypto Rick. Say it, baby.
You know what it is. Always, constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metal assets and crypto. What's going on, brother?
Listen, man, I'm telling you, that tagline is going to go down in history. And this is what we're going to try to teach and show people today, is that that's what you got to do about everything in life.
Yep, that triple C mentality. You got to constantly, continuously, consistently be growing and be building and working on your mindset. You know what I mean? And so, I'm constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metals and in cryptocurrency, because we constantly accumulating these assets on a constant, consistent, and continuous basis.
And what we really want to focus on tonight, everyone, is to help you get rid of distractions. If you're struggling, if you're not having the success that you want, it's most likely because you are being distracted by the greatest psychological operation of human history that we've been living through for the last 2 or 3 years. So tonight we want to encourage you. We want to show you how. We want to show you step by step how to break out of those distractions and start doing it consistently and continuously all the time. And because we want to be consistent, Ricardo, of course, we're going to start off with the markets here, just so we can keep showing people what we've been talking about hasn't changed in almost 2 years. Shout out to our girl Haley down in Australia, holding it down in the down under. Their Australia team is just growing and exploding because they are being consistent, continuously, all the time. And, Haley's got it right here, right? Stay out of the rabbit holes, folks, and get into action. It's time to do this. So, again, guys, what is the number one asset in the world? As always, gold. It's not even close. 11.6 market cap. Gold at 1832. Apple at number 2, moving up past oil. Microsoft at 4. Google at 5. Silver at 6 at 1.2 million. $21.59. Again, the banks continue to rig the market. Silver at $21 is the most obvious generational wealth transfer buy in human history. Bitcoin down to number 18 at around $20,000. And just like we told you guys, Bitcoin, we told you in May go away back in, I think, January. All right. And my prediction is Bitcoin's going to hover around $20,000 for some weeks, some months, and eventually drop to 12. All right. And it might even wick down below 10 for a little bit. Now, we're telling our team we're dollar cost averaging now into Bitcoin every week. Okay. Whatever you can afford, or every month. But I would not, be making any large purchases. I'm not going to be making any large purchases until Bitcoin gets to that $12,000 region. Ricardo, any take on, again, these assets that are, top 1, top 6 in the world of gold and silver, and, where we are right now in the crypto market?
Yeah, I mean, this is the beautiful thing about being diversified. We always do this live stream. We show people, the number one asset in the world is gold, still gold. Okay. We show people where, top 10 is physical silver. And, one thing to think about is that during this whole financial crisis, printing trillions of dollars, more currency printed in the last 2 years than they've printed since the inception. Okay. Over 60% of currency printed in the last 2 years. And silver and gold haven't moved, essentially, while you've had all commodities, copper, nickel, corn, fuel prices, food, everything overvalued, real estate, crypto hitting all-time highs, stocks hitting all-time highs, and you have gold and silver still sitting there where they are. Understand that you want to be in the massively undervalued assets, and silver especially, the most undervalued asset on the planet. And then of course, when you're dealing with Bitcoin, you're dealing with a speculative asset that has a potential to yield a lot of gains and profit for people. And this is why we tell people, your savings is different from your investments. Your savings need to be in physical gold and silver. That's how you protect your wealth without exposing it to risk and having it grow for you. Your investments, that's where you get into crypto and Bitcoin. So, like Mike said, we are consistently dollar cost averaging and acquiring these assets on a consistent basis, because one thing we do know for sure is that the dollar is going to continue to decline. The dollar is going to continue to buy you less. It's not going to get better, folks. In fact, I see the Federal Reserve flipping here. We might see rates start to go down and then print more money again, because they've tried to increase the rates before, okay? And then they had to reverse it, and it ended up putting more money into the economy, because we're going to have a liquidity crisis. It's 2008 all over again, folks. They've never fixed the problem. They didn't change any laws. No bankers went to jail. All they did was throw money at it and reduce rates. Now we have a bigger debt problem. Now that problem has got bigger, magnitudes bigger. And if they think that they're just going to be able to increase rates and slow the trickle of cash flow down, everything's going to be okay, it's going to come to a screeching halt. But this is why we diversify and have assets like physical gold and silver while we're investing in crypto.
So again, guys, tonight the theme is going to be get rid of distractions and consistency. And I just thought this was funny, Ricardo. I went to CNBC homepage, supposed to be like, the top business, site in America. And we got Zuckerberg here putting his mask on to go into the metaverse. And he supposedly shut off some prototype headsets to build support for his $10 billion metaverse bet. Again, guys, distractions. All right. Distractions. What else? All right. Sales of existing homes fell in May and more declines are expected. Okay. Fear. Okay. Getting you distracted, worrying about what's going to happen in the future. And then apparently Amazon losing 2 Black executives is something like a number top news story. What are they doing there? Dividing us along racial lines. Okay. This is just the same old game they always play. I'm not, this isn't something I put together. This is the front page of CNBC right now. It's distraction and division as always. And right now, Ricardo, I found this video today and it's 2 minutes long. And I just think it brilliantly points out how you have to be consistent to be successful. So I just wanted to watch it real quick for 2 minutes just to kind of set the scene for what we're going to talk about helping people get to wherever they want to get to in life.
Do you love your...
1 second. Which one do I want? This one, I think. There we go.
Do you love your wife? Yes. Right? Prove it. Like, what's the metric? Give me the number that helps me know, right? Because when you met her, you didn't love her, right? Now you love her, right? Tell me the day the love happened. It's an impossible question, right? But it's not that it doesn't exist. It's that it's much easier to prove over time, right? So all leadership is the same thing. It's about transitions. So if you were to go to the gym, right? It's like exercise, right? If you go to the gym and you work out and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. And if you go to the gym the next day and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing, right? So clearly there's no results, can't be measured, it must not be effective. So we quit, right? Or if you fundamentally believe that this is the right course of action and you stick with it, like in a relationship, I bought her flowers and I wished her happy birthday, and she doesn't love me. Clearly I'll give up. That's not what happens. If you believe there's something there, you commit yourself to an act of service. You commit yourself to the regime, the exercise. You can screw it up. You can eat chocolate cake one day, you can skip a day or two. It allows for that. But if you stick with it consistently, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll start getting into shape. I know it. And the same with the relationship. It's not about the events. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency, right? You go to the dentist twice a year, your teeth will fall out. You have to brush your teeth every day for 2 minutes. What does brushing your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes do? Nothing. Unless you do it every day, twice a day for 2 minutes. Right? It's the consistency. Going to the gym for 9 hours does not get you into shape. Working out every day for 20 minutes gets you into shape.
So great video there from Simon, Ricardo. And again, I just liked how he pointed out that something as simple as brushing your teeth, going to the gym, and with what we talk about, buying assets consistently and continuously. People, think they're just going to do this for 2 or 3 months and I should be rich. Isn't that what's supposed to happen? Mm-hmm. And what we're trying to teach people is no. We have said from the very beginning we started running is we are not here to get rich quick. We are here to get wealthy slowly. And we do that by having consistent habits that we do no matter what, because we believe in them and we know without a doubt that we have a system and a plan in place that will help people be successful and live a better life. So your take, Ricardo, on that video of being consistent.
No, I mean, I thought it was a phenomenal video, but I think you got a better story to tell, Mike. When you talk about Veronica Knight, you can just tell that story of her success and her challenges from just being consistent. I would like for you to tell that for our audience of how that looks.
And guys, this is why this is fun. Is we're just teaching people discipline and wealthy habits. So Veronica Knight, one of the first old school runners on our team, amazing mother, single mother of six girls, like everyone else, right? Especially anyone that's a single mother with 6 children. As soon as the dollars come in, the dollars go out. And, that's what she was dealing with all the time, constantly. When she started running with the runners and using the companies that we were using, she was gaining assets on autopilot. And as she was getting her income from the business, she was buying more of those assets. And they're assets that can be liquidated. But if you buy, something like this, it's going to be a lot more difficult, or you're going to have to take more actions to liquidate it into cash. If you get cash that comes in your bank account, you push a button, goes right out. Or it comes into your pocket, goes right out when you go to the store. So she was able to save up over $10,000 of gold and silver and numismatic coins, I think in less than 6 months. I think it was like 3 or 4 months, because she was running with us from the beginning. So again, guys, that's the power of being consistent, of doing habits where you're actually buying real wealth. You're transferring your fiat dollars into real assets. And the reason that this came up, Ricardo, today on our live stream is she had bought, because she started running with this early, she had got one of the Montana butterflies or the Idaho Appaloosas. And she bought that for $139. And she sold it on Stack and Sell for almost $1,400. So again, you cannot lose with 7K. We have a single mother of 6 here getting this rare numismatic coin for $139, and in less than a year selling it for almost $1,400. Maybe she just wanted to sell it because she had extras. Maybe she needed some cash flow. But the bottom line is, Ricardo, because she had gotten the distractions out, she was disciplined and saved those assets continuously, consistently, she was able to, 4 or 5x this $139 that she bought this asset about a year ago. So this is what I love what we do, Ricardo, is just helping other people win. But, your take on that and just how people got to be consistent.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the whole thing, folks, is that, we talk about building results in your life. And obviously you talked about working out, you can apply that to eating. You can apply that to anything. And when we're talking about building wealth, when we're talking about protecting our purchasing power of our money from financial crisis and inflation, okay, that has always been saving in physical gold and silver. And we have a story, countless stories actually, where people who have been saving in physical gold with us, no matter what company, okay, gold and silver is gold and silver. All right. The value of it, especially when you're talking about numismatic coins, because that's how you have a great offensive strategy. So, Here we have a single mother of 6 who was saving bullion, okay, who was saving gold and silver and saved over $10,000. And then now you have her having a numismatic coin, a rare collectible asset that she sold for about $1,400, and she only paid $139 for it. You see, I don't know where else do you go and you buy something for $139 and all of a sudden you can sell it for a few months later or a year later, whatever it is, and now you sell it for $1,400. Okay, there are secrets that the wealthy know about how they preserve and build wealth. Okay, and those 5 assets that the wealthy use, okay, we are satisfying about 4 of them just with 7K metals alone. So I want you to understand something. This is why we say this is next level wealth building. You see, the gold, the silver, the numismatic coins, it's real. It's pure. It's money grade. It's a tier 1 asset, which means there's 0 risk associated with it. So this is why we love, sharing with people getting real assets like gold and silver, because you will never have anybody upset with you, okay, that you helped them get gold and silver went to 0. Gold and silver will never go to 0 because of its use case. And then when you have artwork, when you have something that's rare, collectible, when you have something that's flawless and it's limited and it's on gold and silver, now it's a graded numismatic coin designed by one of the most influential people in the history of this numismatic coin grading space, okay? This is where you start to have added value on top of something that's already valuable. And that's what 7K Metals brings to the plate and brings to the table. And it's for people who are able to avoid the distractions, because there's all type of opportunities and ways to do this and do that. But you have to know where the real value lies. And for those who have been doing that constantly, continuously, consistently, we've been running and we've been winning with 7K and everything else. I mean, that coin right there, the Idaho State Series, Appaloosa, okay, the market value of that, 1146, okay, 1146. I have that coin in my safe. I might have 2. I don't know. I'd have to check. Okay. But I have that coin in my safe. So that coin that I paid $139 for, that's right, brother. It's a no-brainer. That coin is now last sold for $1146. Okay. That's the market value. So it's a no-brainer. You get rare collectible assets. This is your offensive strategy, folks. Bullion will never do that. You see, if I buy some just gold and silver bullion right now, I'm never going to be able to sell it for 2, 3x, 5x in the time period like this. You're never going to be able to do it, but you can do that with numismatics.
So again, just amazing to hear stories like that. And guys, this is why, what if Veronica, I saw Jordan comment, wow, I've been holding mine without knowing the true value this whole time. Okay.
Yep, a lot of people are doing that. They have no idea the value of these coins, and they're taking these numismatics and they're going to pawn shops and they're going in these places and they're trying to rip them off and tell them that it's only worth $20 and all this and that, and they have no idea that the coin that you're selling for $20 because you don't know the value of it is actually selling on Stack and Sell for $1,400, $1,100, $1,200, $800, $500, and so on.
Bro, I remember when we first started, that's what people would do. Is they would get, we were telling them how amazing this was. They would get these coins, be like, yeah, I went to the coin dealer and they'd give me $50.
Yeah,
like,
they have no idea.
Yeah, I'm like, the coin dealer doesn't know what they're talking about. They don't know the value. They don't know what we have here. And a lot of people weren't consistent, Ricardo. They thought, well, I'm going to do something for a week or for a month. And if I don't see results, I'm going to quit. Well, I'm just going to sell it. I'm going to cash out.
I get really excited, Mike, because you understand when we first started, everybody who was running was probably got an Appaloosa.
Yeah.
Everybody got an Appaloosa. You know what I'm saying? Who's getting something. Or the next one after that. And all those are valuable. The Montanas, all that. And I don't know if they know. I need that. Matter of fact, I'm going to start making some calls. I mean, they just don't have no idea what they got. And I hate for them to sell their assets cheap. But no, that's right. You're 100% right, man. People, they just get distracted. They don't know the value of something. And then you got to understand, when you're trying to go to a pawn shop or your dealer down the street, their job is to devalue what you have so they can make a profit. If the value of something that you bring into them is higher, they're going to reduce it so they can sell it and make a profit. So they're never going to give you the real value. But with Stack and Sell, with 7K Metals or any numismatic coin, okay, in stack and sell numismatic coins, yeah, you can. That's the secondary market for numismatic coins, stack and sell. So any numismatic coins, you go to stack and sell. I got coins that I didn't get from a 7K. It's a numismatic, scanned it in there.
Yep.
You can sell it.
Yeah, so someone asked about, other businesses. Yeah, any numismatic coin can be put on stack and sell and sold. Doesn't matter if it's 7Ks or from anywhere else. If
Right.
it's been graded and has a serial code, it can be put in. And again, guys, you got to think about this. Now, these coin dealers, who these people probably went and sold their coins to for nothing, are finding out about stack and sell. And now they're paying to either just use it, or they're becoming members themselves because they see the value here of a secondary marketplace for collectible coins that verifies everything and makes sure that everything's running smoothly. And really what we're trying to get you guys to show here is you just have to refuse to be distracted from your goals and your vision. You have to know what those things are. You have to damn work every day and stop getting distracted by whatever it is the media is telling you. We have the election coming up, right? We got out of the pandemic. Now, they're taking all these things away. Now they're going to have something else coming up. They always will. I'm expecting to see lots of race riots soon. Anytime elections come up, they're going to play the race card. So be ready for that. Inflation's a big deal. They're burning down, or someone's burning down all these, food processing plants, baby formula, right? They'll throw in the Johnny Depps and, the Kardashians, I'm sure, are doing something, right? Will Smith, Chris Rock, it doesn't matter. They're going to always throw distractions on you. So, Ricardo, I just want to hear you go off on, encouraging people to not get distracted and to focus on their goals and their vision by doing something consistently.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is that we don't have that much time left. We're experiencing something that the world has never seen before. This is all-time high inflation. There's all-time fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the markets right now. We have an overvalued market. Okay, they printed trillions of dollars. The casino, the jig is almost up. The power around the globe is being shifted and moved financially. We are on a global reset. Okay, you have the Russian ruble, 5,000 rubles equals a gram of gold. Okay, and you have these banks, international banks and governments buying more gold and silver than they ever have in any period in time in history. You have major governments adopting Bitcoin, looking at central bank digital currencies, possibly using a bridge currency in between it to do international trade and commerce, and gold and silver having a role in that. You don't have that much time really to be distracted. I think that's why we're more distracted than ever. There's always something new. There's always this and that, because there's something big outside the window going on that they don't want you to look at. It's like the brother said, stop watching that TV. Yeah, you ain't gonna get nothing on TV. Okay, ain't nothing on that TV. And this is the time, like we said, that if you did not come from a wealthy family, to make sure a wealthy family comes from you. And you might not have to know it all, but you do have to know the right things to do with your liabilities. What are your liabilities? The US dollar. The dollar is a liability. It's not money. It's not an asset. We don't value things in money. We value things in debt. It's a unit of debt. So you have to know how to convert your dollars. You have to know how to convert your liabilities, constantly, continuously, consistently converting them into assets, even if it's 1 ounce of silver. Okay, it doesn't matter. Get something, a little bit of silver, a little bit of gold on a consistent basis, a numismatic coin, even if it's once a month. You're so far ahead of the masses of people who have no idea. The masses of people have no idea. So it doesn't matter if you're able to convince people or educate them and help them understand about you. You make sure that you have it. Okay, you make sure that you're constantly, continuously, consistently getting physical gold, physical silver, numismatic coins, creating passive income, and securing your financial future. And then we help those who we can, for those who are open-minded and realize that they have to do something different. We can't want it more than somebody wants it for themselves.
And Ricardo, you saying that just reminded me, I got to stay consistent with what I said. Every Tuesday during the live stream, I'm going to buy $50 or $100 worth of gold because I've bought way too much silver, apparently, for my gold. So I need to balance this pie out a little bit. So this is why I love the Sound Money Wallet, Ricardo. I don't got to go anywhere else. I don't got to worry about if it's real gold and silver. I don't got to pay shipping and handling. I don't even have to store it, even though I could have it shipped to me at any time. I'm just going to go to transfer from my cash balance to my gold balance. And I'm going to buy $50 of gold, which is 0.023964 ounces of gold. And I'm just going to do that consistently. That's small, okay? Just $50, okay? I'm taking my fiat dollars and transferring them into gold. It's that simple, guys. That's why we love the Sound Money Wallet. I could cash it right back out. I could send it to Haley in Australia or Ricardo in Maryland. It doesn't really matter. This is the power of the Sound Money Wallet. And again, it's being consistent, doing what you know is right. That's how you win in life, period, on every single level.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing about it is, folks, is everybody needs the membership that 7K has to offer because of the benefits that the membership has. It's bigger than just a network marketing deal. I hope people really understand that, because there are people who aren't sharing this as a business, but just using it as a membership, and they're winning tremendously. The Sound Money Wallet is coming with a credit card. You understand that we've now made it possible for people to conduct trade, business, commerce, buy, sell, spend with gold and silver. See, that Sound Money Wallet is coming with a credit card, folks. So now your money, instead of just letting it sit in the checking account, right, at the bank, getting no interest, losing value, bank loan out your money and everything else, you actually can put some money in a Sound Money Wallet, press a button, and have it protected by gold and silver. So the value will adjust with the value of gold and silver on the market. So over time, you will notice that there's more money in your account and you didn't put it in there because the value of gold and silver went up. But now you have the ability to swipe a credit card and it will ask you, do you want to spend from your gold, silver, or cash balance inside that Sound Money Wallet? Folks, this is next level. If you thought that stack and sell was crazy, which it is, and whatever else they did, this Sound Money Wallet, I'm telling you, this company is going to have millions of people with this membership because of what they're doing with that Sound Money Wallet. Why would you leave your money sitting in the bank? There literally is no point in having your money sit in the bank besides paying some bills on ACH or something. Like when you can just move that money into an account where it's backed by physical gold and silver, military grade security, fully insured, okay? Ship the gold and silver to you via FedEx if you wanted it to. But now just being able to have the ability to spend that gold and silver, don't matter. You want to go buy you a bottle of Gatorade from 7-Eleven, swipe that credit card. It's going to ask you, you want to spend from your gold, silver, or cash balance. It's next level, folks. The most thing people ask is, well, how do I spend the gold? And you can't eat gold. And how do I buy gas with the gold and silver? How do I buy groceries with the gold and silver? With your Sound Money Wallet credit card? Okay, that's it. Game over. Sign me up.
It's going to be an absolute game changer when that card comes out. And again, this is why we love 7K. They're always innovating, always reaching for the stars, always doing something new. They're just never satisfied. That relentless consistency and continuous improvement is why they are absolutely amazing and will continue to be. And so, Ricardo, this is where most people are at today, right? They have a job, they have a family, they're worried about fashion, they're worried about television, they're worried about social media, they're worried about their pets, maybe they're going to travel, there's holidays coming up, okay? I get it. Have fun, live your life. But again, guys, we're just talking about something that you do on autopilot, right? Last week we talked about the 3 habits of the runners, of the wealthy. Buy 1 ounce of silver a month, buy $50 of Bitcoin a month, and buy 1 numismatic collectible coin a month. Now, those are the first 3 steps, guys. That's it. You do it once, you put it on autopilot, you don't got to worry about it anymore. But sadly, a lot of people can't even do that. You have lots of things to juggle. There's lots of distractions, but be consistent in setting up your auto savers and automating the process of becoming wealthy. I don't know how many times we've said that over the last 2 years, Ricardo. Automate the process of becoming wealthy. So, Ricardo, anything you want to say just about, again, encouraging people, cut out the distractions and automate becoming wealthy as much as you can.
Yeah, I mean, when people are asking, you know, what are you doing these times? Well, look at that image. Just leave that image up, Mike. I mean, we're talking about converting liabilities into assets. Everything on there is not there's nothing in that photo that's an asset, but that's what people are buying. When they get paid, they think about, you know, consuming, getting some new shoes, going out to the movies, buying some new electronics, right? And we're changing the mindset. We're flipping the script. We want to help people still be able to do that, because you should be able to enjoy the finer things in life. You should be able to get what you want. But in the process, you have to have good saving habits, and you have to know how to convert liabilities into assets. So you have to convert your your dollars, your unit of debt, okay, your legal tender, not money. You have to convert the dollar, okay, into money, into assets. That's gold and silver. And you have to hold and save those things. That is what's going to secure your financial future. That's what's going to give you some options. That's what's going to give you more peace of mind when that a medical emergency comes up, or when those financial hard times hit you, and you look at, well, what a value do you have that you can leverage to get you out of the situation that you're going to find yourself in that you had no idea was coming because of forces that you couldn't control, like the global economy. So this is why we're telling people this is a sound money, sound solution to securing your financial future and building wealth. And it has always been that, always will be that, and everybody should be doing it. You know, and so we have the best companies to be able to help people do that.
And somebody asked a good question here. I'm not sure where they're calling in from, but it says Facebook user, when is a card available? Right now, 7K is saving sometime in Q3. So that would be like June or July, August, or September. Sometime in there. My bet is September that we'll have that available. And they just opened Mexico like last week. So that's a huge endeavor, guys. I mean, think about that. You know, there's lots. Mexico is obviously a very different and touchy country, right? Like, who's really running it? Who knows? And, you know, there's lots of issues to deal with opening up a new country like Mexico. But again, guys, we're trying to free the world. We're trying to change the world one family at a time by helping them automate the process of becoming wealthy. And Ricardo, the last, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and to that question, great question, by the way. But you know, it reminds me of a question when say, well, when Lambo, or when to the moon, when Bitcoin 100,000, when Bitcoin 1 million. And the question is not when Bitcoin 100,000. The question is, how many Bitcoins do you got? How many Satoshis do you got? So the question is, in my opinion, and that's a great question, not trying to take away from it, but it's, you know, not only are you in position, but how many people are you helping get in position? Because obviously you see the value of it. You see what I'm saying? We want to get people in position so when something does come, they're already able to leverage it. You see what I'm saying? And then that's going to help you, and that's going to help other people. You know what I mean? So it's about how many people do I have that have acquired this membership that's going to be able to take advantage of this, you know what I mean, and be able to secure their future and leverage, you know, what this membership has to offer. You know, that's how I look at it. But great question. The card is coming soon, so get ready.
And Ricardo, the last thing I just really wanted to focus on tonight was really encouraging people to, you know, let's forget about a business at all right here. Let's forget about money. What are you constantly and continuously and consistently doing for your mindset and to help others? That's what I want everyone to do. So maybe if you're not into gold and silver, maybe you've never heard of 7K, maybe you just don't like it for some strange reason, okay? We just want to encourage you as the runners, because we focus on mindset first. Constantly, continually, and consistently focus on your mindset and helping other people, and you will be astonished and amazed at how your world will change. But all these problems that you think you have, all these, you know, money issues, all this stress and anxiety, if you cut out the distractions, and you constantly and continually and consistently focus on your mindset, focus on your health, focus on helping others, you will be surprised at how all those problems disappear. And your world will be realigned, and you will start to manifest and speak into existence the things that you want. It's not simple, but it's easy. But you have to do it consistently. Do the damn thing every day. That's what it comes down to. So, Ricardo, any words of encouragement you want to give on just helping people focus? And again, I brought up this picture just so people see that iceberg, because a lot of people only look at the 10%, Ricardo. That's all they focus on. But no, what you're doing every day, your habits and your beliefs and your imagination and your values is what is going to actually drive you. It's that 90%. It's the part nobody can see. It's the part a lot of people refuse to see because it's not easy. So I just want to encourage you guys, focus on your mindset, focus on your subconscious, because that is what really matters, so that you can manifest and create the reality that you want and that we all want as humans, to break free from this matrix slave system that is trying to keep us all down right now in the greatest psychological operation in human history.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to that video, we played earlier, folks. I mean, it's that, we said it all through the stream, constantly, continuously, consistently. I mean, it all starts with mindset. And no matter where you want to go in life, if you have the right mindset, now you just need the right vehicle. And so we're helping you with the mindset, and we're providing a vehicle for you. The secrets of the wealthy are no longer hidden in secret societies or amongst the wealthy. It's now out here in the open. We now have access. And so we have put together an organization, a team, a family, of a group of people that share the same values, that want to, have a lifestyle and create generational wealth and have a positive outlook and mindset, and realize that, they are the masters of their fate and their destiny based on their thoughts, feelings, and actions. And so, we are encouraging people, to get uncomfortable. It is a challenge. You will get rejected. You will hear no's. But, we say all the time, to increase your passive income, you got to create a passive impact in people's lives. And the most important life that you can create a passive impact in is your own. The most important economy that you need to worry about is your own. The most important mental health that you need to worry about is your own. And when you get yours together, others will see it, feel it, and believe it. And you will start to transmute that to other people and that belief. And you'll start to notice not only your life, but lives of others changing as well.
Bro, clip that. Absolute fire. And I love what Daryl said here. Stay away from people who can't help you evolve. If energy vampires are real, you might need to change your circle. You might need to find a new network, a new group of people to be with, if the ones you are around are bringing you down. Break free and get out. And brother Clarence Hubbard said something right here again. Stop watching TV and you'll see a noticeable improvement in yourself. Stop listening to the noise. No more distractions, guys. This is the fourth quarter here. We're in the fourth turning. Okay? We don't know what's going to happen, but we know steps you need to take to be successful. And you need to start doing it now and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. That's what it comes down to. That's what we wish for everyone that's out there. So, Ricardo, your last words tonight, and then I think we'll wrap it up.
Now, look, folks, understand that the situation that the world finds itself in, that you find yourself in, is temporary. The only thing constant in the universe is change. You have to know that. And so you are actively and subconsciously affecting that change in outcome, not only in the real world as a collective, but as an individual in your own life. And so there's power in knowing that every day you are either making the right decisions that are going to lead to the outcome that you want for yourself and your family and future generations to come, and what you would like to see in the world, or you're subconsciously or even consciously making the wrong decisions and furthering the problem that you see in your family, your life, and in the world. So make the decision, stick with it, and feed things in your environment and in your consciousness that are positive and that are going to encourage that continued inspiration to do better, that continued inspiration to be uncomfortable and make the right changes and the habits in your life that you need to be able to realize your perception or your ideal lifestyle. It's possible, it's real. We still have time. You can do it. There are countless people with books, stories, and everything else that have done it. We're doing it right now. We're in the process of doing it. We are constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metal assets and crypto, creating passive impact in people's lives, which is increasing our passive income, and utilizing systems of leverage that are centralized and decentralized that is allowing us to further, our mission and change families, all across the world. So folks, know that you have the power at the end of the day. It lies with you. The power is not with the government. The power is not with everybody else. It's us as individuals and collectives, and us deciding what we're going to do with our dollars, what we're going to do with our time, and what we're going to do with our energy.
And that, bro, that's just straight fire. You're getting me a little teary-eyed here. But again, what Tyson's telling us here again, guys, is we're talking about generations here. We're teaching our children this. I think about Madiba Thompson. Every time he gets a package, he has videos of his kids opening it up, talking about gold and silver. My two boys know about, more about gold and silver than probably 95% of adults out there. And, Tyson's teaching her kids the same thing. And I just love what Ricardo said there. I was like, it's all an illusion that they have this power over us. It's all Fugazi. It's all the Matrix. We can choose to break free and walk away anytime we want. So that's what the Runners is about. That's what gets us excited. So if you guys support us, you want to spread this mindset, spread this culture, you can go to therunners.shop, therunners.shop. You can get mugs, women's shirts, T-shirts, champion hoodies. I think we even got some phone cases. And it's really just about helping people become aware of what we are dealing with and where we are at and how we can help free humanity from our overlords who have enslaved us. And that's what it's about, guys. Ricardo?
Hey.
We'll be back next week as always.
Mindset, uplift, manifest momentum, lace up, let's get wealthy. We out.